The item was to be delivered on the 18th. It was not, but the tracking said it was en route. Now USPS says delivery date unknown. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Commonwealth Cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. We have a great show today. We have tons of good sales, lots of great topics to talk about, but unfortunately, the post office has done it again. So I dealt with this, I always talk about things coming in threes. So I've had two things. I've had two things at this point, and now Pepper's coming. There's the third thing. Pepper's trying to get in. I can't let her in because she keeps wanting to go. I'll let her in. All right, nothing like letting the black cat in when you're trying to avoid the third thing. So two things. One was a return on that Nikon camera lens we talked about the other day. They just said they ordered the wrong size. So I'm going to send that thing back. I've already sent it back, which is unfortunate, but you got to deal with that kind of stuff. But the bigger problem here is that the post office has lost another one of my packages. Now, it's not $220 like I had to eat almost, it's been about 3 weeks ago at this point. Last time these three shoes dropped, it was like 2 months since I'd had any problems with anything, knock on wood. And then we haven't even made it a month before we have a couple other problems. So it's almost same scenario, different item. It was those yellow Sony headphones, if you remember, which I love those things, by the way. Not a huge sale. I think it was $24 plus shipping. And it's a remarkably similar scenario to the last time we lost that. Well, we didn't lose the shirt. The post office lost a shirt. But I'm going to give you a couple of sales here, and then we're going to talk about that. And let me know out there how you're doing with these things. This isn't typical of the 20 years I've been reselling. Unfortunately, it happened quite a bit last Q4. And it looks like it's happening again before this Q4. Let's take a look. Don't have to go too far for this first item. This is like an amber colored glass Pirates of the Caribbean. It's clearly old right here. I picked this up at a sale. Actually, my mom pointed it out to me. And it was in a box full of glasses for $2. And I asked them, okay, can we do this, for a quarter? And she said, sure. And so this one here, so I think it was 15 plus shipping. It might have been 14 plus shipping. But for the price of a quarter, we'll definitely take it. I sold, not the last of the Dukes of Hazzard, but we sold the last, I think, like mint one. I think there's a couple left that have a couple minor flaws. So let's see if I can grab. I might as well just take the whole thing out of here. Make sure I get it right. Now I got a chair blocking my way here. There we go. So these have been amazing sellers. $60 a pop. We had 9 of them. We did really well on them. I think this is the one right here. Needs to go, and I have some demands. We have one left, and this one has a $5 discount on it. If I can get it out of there. Because it has that crease right there. You see that little crease? See that? So we put it out there for $5 less. Looks like I'm pretty happy. I priced it above the market, and the reason I did is because of this right here. That unpunched card right there. Really, really like that. So anyway, I got a message from the buyer, not a viewer, that they want me to be careful. Let me read it to you. All right, here you go. And this is going to New York City. Okay, so Dukes of Hazzard going to New York City. New York City. All right, and I don't know if that's the final destination. I think it might be because, you can kind of tell looking at the addresses sometimes if they're going to be reshipped overseas. And I offer shipping, international shipping, so that doesn't happen to me as much as it used to. Hi, thank you for your item listing. Would you please package this item securely to help protect it from any damages due to unusual and tough handling during the postal shipment transit? Thank you. I hope they treat it badly. I just hope they keep it moving at this point. So, thank you, Ray. Well, Ray, you're not a viewer, but Ray, thank you anyways, even though you're not listening to this right now. We hope you enjoy the Dukes of Hazzard die-cast cars. All right, when in doubt, part it out. Strikes again, the Shed Juice drawer. This is from the Nordic Track that I've been parting out, that I swore I'd never part out again, but we ended up doing it anyways. This spring right here, believe it or not, went for $12 plus shipping. That's what that went for. Crazy, but I will take it for sure. Hey, we had, I think, a grand total of 5 when out, parted out items sell today, which is the, well, let me show it to you. If you're around long enough, if you've been around long enough, you will probably remember our first mug, first edition mug right there, when out, parted out. Let me tell you, that thing sold out quickly, and I still have some. I need to do some, we'll probably do some charity auctions or some giveaways. Actually, one of them is going to be given away on another channel. I'll tell you about that in a day or two. Pepper keeps scratching at that door here. So here's the other one, Bargain Hunter, which is a great game. I remember playing it with my grandmother. She loved that game. So Mumsy, if you're listening out there, down in South Carolina now, used to be Southern California, used to be Arizona, now it's South Carolina. Hope you're doing well. All right, here it is, Bargain Hunter. And it's just a scorebook. I remember that fondly. And she would beat me, boy. She gave no mercy. She didn't care I was her grandkid. She's gonna beat me. I love it. Hey, speaking of Instagram, I posted all these over there on Instagram. I loved the feedback I got on the post for all of the when in doubt, parted out items. That was awesome. So if you're on Instagram and you don't follow us, I can see 10K on the horizon. Go ahead and go over there. Give us a follow and send us a message. Always happy when I sell a pair of shoes, even though they didn't sell for much. I brought these home. I bought them for $2. You probably remember the sale. You might remember the sale. I brought them home. My wife's like, those are hideous shoes. I'm like, they might be hideous, but they're Coach. And she said, they might be Coach, but they're not worth anything. I'm like, okay. And she was right. We still made money. $2 into $12 plus shipping. It's got that mark there. But hey, we'll take it for sure. All right, so let me read the initial request. So it's the Sony headphones, the Walkman headphones, which I think those things are awesome. And so I paid $7, it's over $24 plus shipping. So they were bought, I think, on the 14th, September 14th. They were supposed to, well, let me read it to you. The buyer requested a refund because their item hasn't arrived. If the buyer doesn't hear from you by Thursday, September 23rd, they can ask us to step in and help. Which is probably when you're hearing this tomorrow. The item was to be delivered on the 18th. It was not, but the tracking said it was en route. Now USPS says delivery date unknown. So, all right, let me read this to you. I went to the tracking. I mean, I knew this is exactly what had happened. So it says processed through the USPS Roanoke facility. Processed through the facility. Okay, so normally it says there's a departure from. So it says process through, and then the next thing, and y'all can look on yours and tell me if I'm wrong here, but it says process through a facility, and then it says departed from a facility. So it initially goes here from our post office all the way to Roanoke, and then, well, just let me double check here. So usually what it does, usually what happens is you see the label creation, and then when you see them scan it in at the local post office here, possession of item, then the next thing you see is the sorting facility. And then you should see departs from, arrives at, sometimes multiple locations, sometimes not, as it goes across the country, depending on how it's being shipped here, of course. And here's the similarity between this and the t-shirt here. And this is now, it's happened twice, so it's a little bit frustrating. You know, if it happens, you know, with months apart, you know, you're like, okay, we can deal with it, right? But this happened to Sophie again. So it's happened now twice in less than a month, which is unfortunate. So both times from the same sorting facility, which is, I mean, come on, that's going to be most of the time, right? Because all of our packages go to certain facilities, you know what they are. So just so happens Roanoke has just had a bad track record lately. I know there's been a few other ones. Let me know in the comments. If you have one that's particularly bad, tell me your horror story down below. Not to scare people off, but, you know, Q4 is coming. And they better be ready. If they're already doing this now, it's a little bit worrisome. The other similarity is it was ending up in Southern California. So last time I put in the request, it got all screwed up, and they're searching in LA for this package. So this is going to Fullerton, which incidentally is where my mother grew up. I just don't think it ever got there. I don't think the other one got anywhere. I think they both got lost or are sitting in the Roanoke facility. You tell me what you think below. I got tired of hearing you out there, girl. I got tired of hearing you. But you got to stay down from up there. Can't get up there today. Hey, I meant to ask you, speaking of Fullerton, which is right next to Disneyland over there. Speaking of that, in Anaheim, tell me your favorite Disney ride, either Walt Disney World or Disneyland. I haven't done that question in a long time. I loved Pirates of the Caribbean. Not exactly a thrill ride, but certainly nostalgic for sure. Speaking of Disney, I got the Pirates of the Caribbean song in my mind. Yo ho, yo ho. Let's see here. You better watch out, girl. Better watch out. Don't get on the new merchandise. Hey, look at that. I didn't even plan that. Normally I plan my mistakes. 2XL here. This is new shirts, but they're different because we cannot get stocked up with the old shirts, and these are higher quality anyway. Sophie Pepper, go watch out, girl. So these are slightly different, but they're better quality right here, and the size should be better. I heard some people say, hey, larges are just a tick under large. Well, this should solve that problem. So, all right, I'm gonna have to close this up so we don't get any cat hair on anything. People are allergic, you know. Can't get on the merchandise. All right, you're antsy today. I'm gonna have to get you out of here. All right, Disney, here it is, 50-cent buy right here, Disney's Animal Kingdom, and I do not remember because I've been yapping about t-shirts for a while how much it sold for. Pretty good one right there. Sold for $29. Disney Animal Kingdom in particular has a pretty good following. 1998 is the established date. I don't know if that's from then, but if you get stuff from that very first year, it usually goes pretty good. Haven't sold one of these in a little while. This is a perch. Always curious where these things end up. This went out of here for $55 plus shipping, and we will ship it in one of the long tubes. It won't be long enough, so we'll put one of the smaller tubes on it as well, and we'll Frankenbox them together. I kind of set the market on those because there was none out there, and there was actually very few on WorthPoint as well. There were similar ones. If I don't suggest people doing WorthPoint unless they're selling an awful lot of stuff or finding some odd stuff, because WorthPoint can be a little costly. I don't remember, it's like $200. I do have a link down below, but again, I really don't suggest it unless you're really starting to sell a bunch, or if you're finding some very odd things that you can't find on eBay. You can always find a comp on WorthPoint. If you're cheap like me, you don't want to pay it, but for me, lately especially, it has been paying dividends. And I don't even know where the heck I'm looking. I'm gonna look for a purse, the Kate Spade purse. It's a gold one. Y'all see a gold purse anywhere? I don't see a gold purse. I feel like I sold it the other day. How's it on here now? Ah, take it back. All the way at the bottom. There it is. I don't even remember where I got this one from. But I do know it sold for $17 plus shipping. I was kind of looking for a purse, but that's not really a purse, is it? What do you call that, ladies? I call it $12 profit. I just realized that I don't have an Animan sale today. I've been trying to set it up so that every episode, 3 times a week, we're auctioning one off, but I guess I forgot, so. You know what I do have, though? And I don't know if I've mentioned this, but there's some bids on this. Might be getting towards the end of it here. All the stickers here, but the Commonwealth picker mask that came from Sean over there at Bargain Resale. He was kind enough to donate it back. We auctioned this thing off a long time ago, and he sold it. I think I sold it on Big Cartel on CommonwealthPicker.com, and he gave it back when I met him at the 127 and said, "Hey, auction it off for your shed." But then we had the lady that gave us all these she can give us all these games, sold us all these games, and it was so kind. What the heck did I do with the games? Oh, they're over here. And we decided that, I asked her, I've been emailing her and said, hey, what is it that, because yeah, we're going to make some money on this. We're doing a lot of work, but we're going to make some money. I said, what was near and dear to your husband's heart? And she said, he loved animals. And she said, why don't you do a little charity for the Humane Society? So that's what we did. And so that auction is going on, I think, right now. And I think I didn't even know you could do this with local charities. I probably should have known this. I know you could do it with charities, give a percentage of the sale to whatever charity. And I think I've set it up right there on the auction to give it to the Lynchburg, which is where she's from and he was from, Humane Society. So half of it's going there. And then what Sean asked us to do, which I'm thrilled for, is to do half of it for our shed. So thank you, Sean. And this one's going, I think his name is Matthew. We're going to donate it in his name. Boy, I get talking like that. And are these shows too long? You tell me in the comments. Are these too long? Do we need to cut them down? I feel like we used to do like 15-minute shows, and then they went to 20. Then they went to 25, and then they went all the way back to like 14. And now we've built them back up. Tell me what you think. What do you think? Are they too long, too short? I can't imagine too short. But I hear my phone over there, so probably Blue Ridge Mountain calling. Got a sale right here on something I just couldn't resist buying for 50 cents. Even though I know it was going to be long tail and not very much profit, but I bought it anyways. And here it is right here. Universal connector. So whatever. This one sold for a washing machine, or yeah. What am I talking about? Dishwasher. There you go. Sold for $7 plus shipping. Hey, mother load sale. Look at this. We're getting painfully close to our $720. These are the ones going out today. These are the profit numbers after fees and after shipping. So I'm just going to give them to you really quick. So profit, that would be like a 1995 game. So $16 profit and $36 profit, $69 profit, $24 profit, and $13 profits. That is awesome. The last parted out item, and then I'm going to have to go give Pepper some attention because let me tell you, she just wants in here so badly. I don't know what that's all about. Pepper of any animal loves me the most, so I have a soft spot. Where the heck are the pieces to Boggle? They're down here with all the masks. By the way, thank you for the messages. I had a little typo. It said Mr. Magic instead of Mr. Magoo in that last video. All right, there they are. I see them down there. There we go. Boggle pieces. I know it boggles your mind why I sell this stuff, but hey, 50 cents, $10 free ship. It's going to be, it's not as good as it used to be, obviously, because first class shipping has gone up, but it used to be a $5 profit. It's probably about $4.75 at this point, which stinks, but you know what? How easy is that? When in doubt, part it out. Hey, got Turner here, homeschool hustler, buddy. You got a few sales, and you have absolutely no idea who this is, right?
I have no idea.
No idea. You know what? I bought that at a sale the other day, and let me tell you, this lady wouldn't come down off of anything, so I bought a few figures in there, just hoping one of them was good, and there's some pretty good ones in there. Paid $7 for like 5 figures. That one sold for $14 free ship, so I've made my $7 back, and just a little bit more, actually. I haven't made my money back, but you have. So that's good. Who is that right there?
I think his name is the Panda.
No, you're funny. Tell everybody who it is.
Shredder.
It's Shredder. And what is Shredder from? Ninja Turtles, right? Ninja Turtles is like, was Spider-Man your first love or Ninja Turtles?
Probably Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, and you used to sing the whole Ninja Turtle song, didn't you? Can you still sing it?
No.
You can. You just don't want to try.
I can't.
Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Raphael.
Raphael. Okay. And Spider-Man's your other favorite.
No, so that's my favorite.
Oh, I mean, Spider-Man's your favorite and Ninja... All right. Moving on. Who's this over here?
I have no idea.
It's a panda bear. It's a panda bear. And it's a golf club head cover. Y'all see that? I paid $1 for it. It's over $8 plus shipping. I take puppets sometimes that are actual puppets. And we sell them as club head covers. But that is like... Is that like a puppet? Can you make it like talk? Yeah? Hello?
Hello.
All right, buddy. Definitely enough money for you to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
Speaking of charities, I think we're going to do another one in Matthew's name. Half for Matthew and half for the shed. This came from Patriot Picker. He picks them up from time to time when he comes across them. And I think he's given us like 3 at this point. So we usually sign it and we'll throw in some stickers. I'll do that at some point here pretty quick. And then as the holiday season arrives, we do a lot more of the charity stuff. So anyway, you guys are amazing. We appreciate you. Oh, I got 2 of them on accident. So there you go. I can never use this as my thumbnail because they would probably not allow it. Anyway, it's no accident. I bought this at the outside the box sale. That was a great sale, and totally didn't think it would be because it was the second day. It was a Saturday of a huge sale, and I was there like at 1 in the afternoon. I'm like, there's gonna be nothing here, and there was tons there. We made a bunch of money on stuff that people miss, you know, some old plush bunny rabbits, this kind of stuff. It was so cheap. I'm like, we're not gonna make much money, but I think these are like $10, $10.50, $10 plus shipping, 9 something plus shipping. I can't quite remember. But this one is, there's 4 of them, Norman Rockwell prints, and I'm thinking the Thanksgiving one, Freedom from Want, will start selling here pretty quick as we get into that season. And this, no accident, I bought it before COVID. You know, at the doctor's office getting a shot. Turner says, "Why's he got his pants down? Just to get a shot." And I should have had him do it again. It was funny when he did it last time. I love it. So this one is headed out. I think, let me look. $9.45 plus shipping. So it must have got caught up in our little sale, I think. Or send an offer or something like that. All right, I just looked down for my Mousetrap balls. Sold 2 different ones. Only have 30 some left total. And I think I'm going out of the Mousetrap business because first class shipping's going up. Used to make over $2 selling them for $6 a piece. Now we're making like $1, and I'm like, it's not really worth it. That's a lot coming from me. But one went to a viewer. Val, you're the first one I think to ever buy Mousetrap balls from me. Did you need them or you just want to buy some? I don't know. But Val, thanks so much for the comment and for purchasing the Mousetrap balls, and they will be on their way to you ASAP.
It's raining pretty hard right now, but hi guys, this is Reagan, and we have a few CommonwealthPicker.com sales. First we have Tim, and he got a blue Commonwealth Picker shirt. Then we have Courtney, and she got a green We Get Things Moving shirt. And Christopher, and he got a gray Commonwealth Picker shirt with a We Get Things Moving sticker. Thank you so much. Then we have Stacy, and she got a gray Commonwealth Picker shirt. Thank y'all so much, and don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.
A couple things from the P.O. Box and from a couple of our longtime supporters. So Jody over there at Toy Addict. Sometimes I say Toy Addict and people mistake it, but it's Toy Addict. And she's got a great channel, and she helps me out from time to time. It looks like I helped her out here. Super excited about finding those Louis L'Amour books. Thanks for sharing them. I probably wouldn't have looked for them twice. So I remember you telling me that. You got a bunch of them. So look for the Sackett books, Louis L'Amour Sackett. There's a couple really, really good ones. If you got them, sell them separate and don't put them in a lot. There you go. These, I knew, when I said it the other day, I knew I was going to get them. Gonna have to cut them out to size. Pets and NWO. So there's the pets, and there is the NWO. We're going to put them, Jody. Thank you so much. And this is from Teresa. Been around a long, long time and watching this, so thank you. And look here. Look, it's Mississippi. Celebrating Mississippi creative culture, birthplace of America's music. That is awesome. And we are going to put those... I'll tell you what. I'm starting to think maybe I'm going to save them. Well, you tell me. Should I start putting license plates on the roof here? See, this is a skew right here. Like, this is New Mexico skew right here. Should I start putting them on the ceiling, or should I save them for the new building? I think I might do that. What do y'all think? So let me know. I also have an extra tub in here somewhere. I just got a new tub I got to put a plate on. So thank you. And she's over there on, I think it's Curio. I looked it up here. It's Lucid Curios, but she is on that show. I think often, but not all the time. So it's Sweet Teas Treasures. So thank you, Teresa. We appreciate it. To my favorite family. Awesome. We do appreciate it. I just realized there's more on the back. I get donations for a benefit I do for my grandchild. When the plates were received, I thought about you. So tell me more about that. Send me a message, Teresa. Tell me about your grandchild. Really quick, a couple of thank yous. Sandy, if you remember that Shalom doll the other day that we accidentally auctioned off, and I blamed it on my wife. Well, it's her fault, but I was just kind of tweaking her a little bit. Sandy got that, and she's like, I feel like I didn't pay enough. Plus, I got a deal on the other ones, you know, for the Tigger and Pooh. She's like, so I'm just going to give you some buy me coffees, 15 of them, which is way too much. So, Sandy, thank you. I think we already have your name in there, so I'll have to double check that, put your name in there. We do appreciate it for buy me a piece of the shed. We're keeping track of that for those of you who are new. Everybody who gives anything, you know, give $2, you know, whatever it is, towards that new building that we're going to build. We're going to put everybody's name in a plaque or a chart or something. I don't know. Maybe have my daughter draw. She draws neat, and my wife does too. So, and Jeffrey, thank you for your kind words, and we appreciate that you appreciate the content. And 10 pieces of the shed. Buy me coffees. So, thank you all for that. If you want to do that, or if you want to just check out their comments, since I don't read them very often, there's a lot. I can't even remember what it is. What is it? I say it almost every day and I can't remember. It's buymeacoffee.com/Commonwealth. Feel no pressure whatsoever. It's just, initially it was, somebody set it up and gave us that and said, hey, why don't you put this towards the shed? So, and it just kind of caught fire. So I'm all for it. Sheds are expensive. But in reality, if we do something that helps you out, and you want to do that, great. If not, just enjoy the content. It's so much that you just watch it. We really do appreciate you. We hope all of you are doing great, ramping up for Q4 out there, and we can't wait to see you next time.
I need my ladder. All right, we got my ladder. Hi guys, this is Reagan, and we're back with some Commonwealth comedy for you. So today's joke is based off Star Wars, so y'all Star Wars fans, I hope you like it. So, why didn't Han Solo like his steak? Because it was chewy. Chewie and Rey are my two favorite, and Yoda. I forgot about Yoda. He's my favorite person in Star Wars. I would love to know what y'all's favorite people are in Star Wars, so if you could just comment them down below. Bye guys.